Shalom. Shalom to the elect out there, to the 144,000. Also, shalom to the others that's putting in this work. I want to start out by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Matthews 28 and 19. Go therefore, teaching all nations where the elect of Israel is scattered, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Kodash. Because only the elect will want to hear this. Everybody else is going to talk shit and talk down and have something negative to say. Only the elect is going to want to hear this. So this is really only for the elect. And one thing that we're going to have to go through is suffering. And we got to endure the suffering to the end. You're going to go through this shit anyway. You might as well just do it the right way and make sure you don't disrespect or go against the Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We going to go through it anyway. So you might as well just make sure you go through it and take it on the chin versus talking shit. Because if you talk shit, bad things were going to really happen to you. So it's just better to just take it on the chin because you know it's going to make you a better person. We're going to be tested. We're going to be tested. So it's like, get your mind ready. Because once you get your mind ready for it, it gets your whole everything else ready for it. So if you know you about to get tested, all right, I know it's possible I'm about to get burnt. If you get burnt, you ready for it. But if you don't get yourself ready for it and some shit happen, then it fucks you up. So we want to get ourselves ready for it. We're going to go through all different type of situations. You might have a great job. You might end up losing that job. You might have a lot of money. Something might happen where the banks might close down and they take your money. You might lose your cars. You might lose all the shit that really means something to you. But that's a part of the testing. You got to think, when you look at the refineries, the gold, they refine the gold and the silver. They test the gold and the silver. How you gonna test it to see if it's good or not? So being tested makes you better. So we should be cool with being tested, especially being tested by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. That's gonna make us better. And like a lot of times, like situations happen, like you might pray for patience. Like I pray for patience. If you pray for patience, that means I'm gonna test you with some things that's gonna trigger your patience. Because if you can get this, then you will be stronger, and it will take longer for you to get mad. But if you fail the test in the beginning, you're not gonna become better. So we gotta be able to endure this shit to the end. And he really testing us through Esau, because that's the left-hand side. That's the left-hand side. So just be cool with it. Be cool with it, man. I know I gotta be cool with it. I can only speak for myself. We're gonna start out in Matthews. Matthews. Here we go. Oh, man. Damn. Okay. Here we go. All right. Matthews 10 and 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So that means if everybody hate us, They're going to be trying a lot of different type of stuff. You got to think, if we go to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So with them figuring out, oh, they finding out the truth, they finding out who their power is, we got to do some things to stop that. We got to cut them off. So that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to cut us off so that we can't get to our power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. And if it do work, that means the Lord didn't want them anyway. Because his elect, ain't nothing going to be able to stop that. Will they have to go through stuff? Hell yeah. But will it shut them down? No, they still going to get the job done. They still going to get the job done. They still going to get the job done. But many people are going to hate us for Yahweh Shai's sake. Because it ain't us. These ain't our rules. These ain't our commandments. These ain't our laws. It's the Father's. So they don't hate us. They hate him. But they hate us for representing him. And we going to continue to do it. We don't give a damn what you hate. We don't care what you try. We don't care about if we die for this truth. We still going to do it. Matthew 24. And 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. The same shall be saved, cuz. Come on, man. That's what we want. We want to endure to the end, man. We know shit is going to happen. And if you know stuff is going to happen, then you just get ready for it. It don't catch you off guard. It don't catch you off guard, man. But when you ain't ready for it, man, because we all done been in them situations where shit catch us off guard. And that shit be like, it'll fuck you up mentally and physically and emotionally. So we got to get ourselves ready for that shit. Romans 5:3. Romans 5:3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulations worketh patience. Patience is priceless. Patience is priceless. 4. And patience experience hope. And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of the Lord Yahweh is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, which is given unto us. So we let the tribulations help work on our patience, and the patience through experience help us work on our hope, because we see it. Once you go through it, you know what's going on. And Salakium, because I was supposed to read the the definition for endure. Endure, to remain firm, and a commitment to be true to the commandments of Yahweh despite temptations, opposition, and adversity. So that means you're going to go through some stuff. You're going to go through some stuff. So it's like, you might as well just get ready for it, man. Get ready for it. Don't be thinking everything gonna be sweet and shit. Ain't nothing gonna be sweet, man. Especially not in these times, man. It's about to get so rough out here, man. So rough. Like, you gotta see it, man. You gotta see that they cutting the food supplies off. You gotta see that They messing with the water, man. Pretty soon, everybody is going to be drinking sewer water. They making all the food products, which I just seen something that I think it was Tyson, which they sell a lot of chicken in all the stores. They just teamed up with an insect uh a place that's yeah, where they put insects in your food. So they gonna mix insects with the chicken. So them chicken nuggets gonna have spider legs and shit in them, man. All of the people coming over through the borders, they are doing wicked type of shit, man. You been seeing a lot of women been coming up dead with all their body parts missing. We about to be suffering some shit. And it's only about to get worse. We just now entering into Jacob's trouble. It's about to get serious, man. But if we can endure to the end, none of this shit will be compared to what we gonna get when Yahushua come. James James 1 James 1 and I'll read to 4. James 1 and 1. James, a servant of the Lord Yahweh, and Yahushua, the Hamashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Diverse temptations. Many different type of temptations. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect works, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Wanting nothing. If any of you, okay, I'll read that one too. I'll read 5. Because this is a part of it too. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask Yahweh. Wisdom is going to give you the type of thoughts that you need to have so that you can endure. He's going to give us a way out. He tell us that. Although I'm going to put you through some shit, I'm going to give you a way out so that you can endure to the end. He tell us that. So we got to be willing to take on this shit, man. We got to be willing to take on this shit and endure. Because if we don't endure, then you wasting time. If you don't endure, you are wasting time, man. And it's like, you might as well just be in the world if you're going to waste time. It's like you're going to catch the missiles if you're in the world, though. So I don't want to be in the world. I want to be right here with Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. 1 Peter 3 and 14. But if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. Because they coming. They gonna be on some bullshit. It tell us The wicked shall be like a madman, sparing none. Spoiling, destroying the people who follow Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, the believers. So we got to be ready for that. It's coming. It's coming. You already can see stuff happening to where they mad. They mad that we figuring this shit out, man. Okay, James. Yeah. They mad that we figuring this shit out, man. So we got to continue doing it. We got to continue doing it. Ain't no need to stop now. We almost at the end. Ain't no need to stop it now. Keep going. Israel, keep going. Keep going. They had their foot on our necks. Now we're going to put our foot on their necks spiritually. We're going to keep these videos and keep these streams and all this stuff going. Telling the truth. Telling the truth. This is what comforts our people. The truth. Well, the elect anyway. James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptations, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Yahweh has promised to them that love him. I mean, blessed is the man that endured temptation. Not the one who quit. Nah, you can't quit, man. Once you come into this truth, you can't quit. You can't quit, man. It's like you sign that contract. If you sign that contract, you can't quit. Second Corinthians. That's First Corinthians. Let me second. Second Corinthians. Oh, here we go. 2 Corinthians 1:5. For as the suffering of Messiah abound in us, so are consolations also abounded by Messiah. So we're going to have to go through stuff. Yahweh Shah suffered. Yahweh Shah suffered for us. So we're going to have to suffer too. Whatever he went through, we're going to have to go through. We're going to have to go through the same things, man. So get ready. A lot in this Bible talks about us suffering, but it's our fault because we had everything we needed and wanted, and we chose to start following other nations and other deities and other gods, and our Father got mad. He got mad. And he turned his back on us. We turned our back on him. He turned his back on us. So we're going to have to go through some shit. We're going to have to go through some shit that's going to make us turn back to him. And once we turn back to him, he'll turn back to us. But you can't expect him to turn to you and you ain't turned to him. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trials, which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you. but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of the Messiah's suffering, of Yahweh's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. So if we take on these troubles and trials and tribulations and stuff like Yahweh did, when he come, we gonna be rejoicing with happiness. Because we believe that we believed in the Father and the Son, Yahweh and Yahweh. We believe that the trials and tribulations in the depth of him was for us. And we are okay with going through the trials and tribulations too. That means we believe and we got faith. We got to pick up our cross and go too. And we believe that. So since we believe that, we going to be able to rejoice and be glad also with exceeding joy. Because if you've been reading and learning and watching videos all this time and you believe and then you start to see things happening that you've been reading and you've been hearing, that makes it even better for you. That makes your faith even stronger. But to be able to see Yahweh pierce those clouds, exceeding joy. People gonna be crying with joy and happiness, rejoicing. We not rejoicing right now because Yahweh ain't here. The wicked rule, 9:24. The earth is given into Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But it tells us in Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. We not rejoicing now. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And we're mourning. We're mourning. We're going through all this bullshit. But it says, but rejoice. Rejoice as we take on these troubles that Yahweh shall take on. So when he do come, we going to be so happy. And I can't wait on the day. I just hope and pray that I'm a part of it. I hope and pray that I'm a part of it, man. You know, before this truth, man, people's faith and stuff wasn't all that strong. We was in them churches, wouldn't really believe in that stuff. It felt like a lie to us. But now, oh man, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it, man. And I wouldn't go back to the world. People like, man, you can do this, you can do that. No, I can't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. I want to go ahead and suffer so when this world ends, which America is going to be destroyed, and the so-called white man is going to be destroyed and his kingdom and all that shit, they're going to be brought low. And then the Israelites are going to be brought high. I want to be a part of that. 2 Timothy 2:12. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. I ain't got time to be trying to deny Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah. Hell no. It says, if we suffer, we shall reign with him. That's what I'm trying to do. It talked about rejoicing when he come. I'm trying to be happy. We've been miserable all this fucking time. While Esau been running the world, Esau, so-called white man. We tired of that shit. We look for a new heaven and a new earth. where the righteous rule. That's what we waiting on. That's what we waiting on. Jeremiah. Yeah, because we got to talk about that a little bit. 30:7. Yeah, because this is a part of the suffering that's about to happen. Jacob's trouble. So, at last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The elect will be saved out of it, but that means it's going to be a lot of suffering going on. It's going to be a lot of suffering going on. That's why I say, man, get your mind ready for that. Get your mind ready for the suffering. Get your mind ready for the suffering. Because if you can get your mind ready for the suffering, you'll be able to endure. It won't be as hard. Because the shit's still going to be hard for everybody. But if you can get your mind ready for it, it won't be as hard. Hold on. Romans. There we go. Romans. Here we go. Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. This ain't shit compared to the things that we about to receive. Our bodies will be perfect. We're going to have the laws in our inward parts. You're going to have spiritual powers. We're going to be the kings and queens of the world again. Everybody, all the other nations is going to be under us. We under everybody right now. And if we endure to the end, they going to be under us. That's real happiness right there. We've been suffering for a long time. It talks about those who put in captivity shall go in captivity. Yeah, they got us in captivity right now. Through who? The elites. We ain't talking about your average white dude. We ain't talking about him. We talking about the people who rule the world. The Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Rockefellers. And now you can add in Bill Gates and them. Because, man, he controlling a lot of stuff too. And they all are together as one. Which they all are together as Esau, the so-called white man, so that they can get their birthrights back. Which they lost it. And they ain't gonna never get it back. That's us. The Israelites got the birthrights. And we got the blessing. We gonna inherit everything. Man, watch when Yahweh pierce them clouds, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Then all the people that didn't believe, they're going to believe then. But it's going to be too late. So that's why we enduring to the end. So we going to believe to the end. we going to have faith to the end. we going to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah to the end. We don't care what happened. It talks about people being beheaded, getting their heads chopped off, getting put in jail, getting tortured, getting all type of shit. All of the prophets, except for 2 or 3, got destroyed. That same type of stuff is going to happen to us. So we got to be ready for it. Be ready for it. Endure to the end, man. Endure to the end. That's what we got to do. Endure to the end. All this suffering and shit, it ain't going to last too long. We're going to endure to the end so that we can be happy and rejoice with Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. So with that, I want to say Barak Atah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. In English, that would mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone. Shalom.